Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the country of Chile, or more officially known as the Republic of Chile. The capital of Chile is Santiago, and it is also the largest city there. Chile is in South America. The three bordering countries are Argentina, Peru, and Bolivia. Chile has an area of 756,102 square kilometers, and it is also the longest country in the world. Its length from north to south is about 2,653 miles. Okay, some more interesting facts about Chile. The total population since July of 2020 is over 18 million people. Chile is also the world's largest producer and exporter of copper. Copper, including other minerals, make a large part of the total value of the country's national exports. Another thing is that Chile is also the chief fishery of South America. And after the Peruvian fishing industry collapsed, Chile became the chief fishery of South America. And according to the Britannica, it is one of the most foremost fishing countries in the world. So some of the food and traditions. We'll start with the food. One of the most common foods that is eaten in Chile is what's called pastel de choclo. No, it's not cake, and no, it's not made of chocolate, which is a common mistake. It is actually a kind of casserole made from corn with different meats. Then we also have empanadas, which are very common in Spanish-speaking countries, but definitely vary from country to country and even vary within Chile. Well, favorite one is made with fresh cheese and shrimp. And then we have a dessert called mote de huesillo. It is barley with dried peaches and peach juice that is commonly sold in the streets of Chile during the summer. Lastly, we have pebre con pan. The pebre looks like salsa, but the pebre is actually made from coriander, onion, olive oil, garlic, ground ají peppers, and tomatoes. So now, let's talk about some of the traditions. Indigenous cultures created aesthetic artwork before the arrival of the Spanish. Most of the artwork that was created was mainly done by the Mapuche, Atacama, Inca, and Diaguita cultures. For the most part, the artwork depicted animal figures and symbols. Then we have something called La Cueca, which is Chile's national dance. La Cueca originated from regional dance in the 19th century, which incorporated both Spanish, indigenous, and African influences. This dance actually originates in Peru. And one more thing that we can notice about the culture here is that Catholicism is the country's main religion, but it is followed by Protestant Christianity and also atheism. So now, let's get into some of the Spanish words that we might hear from a Chilean. And it is definitely different, and this is why it's very important to learn as much Spanish from different countries as possible. So let's start with the word fome. I'll be honest, every single one of these words was new to me, so it was definitely a learning experience, but also a very exciting thing to do. Fome, it means something that is lame, something that's boring or not cool. An example sentence would be, Que fome, or how boring, referring to something going on. Then we have bacán. It means cool. An example would be La película es bacán. The movie is cool. Then we also have cachai. There are two different spellings, just depending on whoever is using it or wherever they're from in Chile. And it just means got it, you know. It is usually at the end of a sentence. Then we have cuico or kiko or cuica. And this is referring to a person that is rich, preppy, or even posh. It can refer to more than just money. It also refers to an attitude, and depending on the setting, as I mentioned, it can mean stuck up or snobbish. Then we have hueón or hueona or huevón, and this word actually has multiple spellings, and it has many, many meanings, and depending on the context, it can mean something good or something bad. So you definitely need to be careful when using it, and you need to watch your tone as well. It can mean friend, idiot, jerk, loser, player, clown. So it can definitely have many, many meanings. Then we have the word carrete. It means a party. And an example is, ¿Vas a carretear esta noche? Are you going to party tonight? So you can definitely conjugate it to different forms. Then we have brígido. This word is used to describe something shocking, whether good or bad. It can also mean weird, great, exaggerated, or horrible. We also have piola. It refers to a normal or ordinary person or even situation. And it can even refer to somebody that is calm or relaxed, maybe someone shy or quiet. Ella es piola. So she is calm. She is a relaxed person. She is shy. Once again, this is a word that has a number of meanings. We also see caleta. It means a lot or too much or a large amount of something. An example of this would be Ella comió caleta hoy. She ate a lot today. Then we also have po, which is actually just a filler. I would compare it to well, yeah. You can probably use it at the end of a sentence. Some examples are si po, no po, or even ya po. It's just a filler word. Next, we have some phrases you might hear in Chile. So we have al toque, which means something that needs to be done in a hurry, or an individual is in a hurry. Example, vamos al toque, let's go right now. Then we have andar pato. It is used to express not having money. No puedo ir, ando pato, I can't go, I don't have any money. So that would be an example of how to use that phrase. Then we have ándate la chucha. This expression is mainly used while arguing, which can mean go to hell. And an example would be ándate a la chucha, Carlos. And I think we all know what that means. Then we have cajuín, which is gossip meant to cause trouble. An example would be ese cajuín los alejó, or that gossip drove them apart. Then we have chorearse. This word can mean both to get angry, to steal, or be bored. So many, many meanings. We have an example, Amy se chorreó con su amiga. Amy was upset with her friend. It can also be used like this. Alguien se chorreó mi lápiz. Somebody stole my pencil. Or even this way. Estoy muy chorreado. I am really bored. And then I have these next three words that I just decided to group together because I felt like they kind of all went under the same umbrella. We have caña, copete, and curado. Caña means to be hung over. Copete refers to any alcoholic drink, and curado means to be drunk. Alright, so next we have dar jugo. This phrase is used when someone is talking nonsense. An example would be, Ana está dando jugo, or Ana is talking nonsense. Next we have dar pelota. This is an expression that means to pay attention to something or someone. Example, él no me da la pelota. He is not paying any attention to me. Next we have estar chato, a phrase used when you have nothing to do. Estoy chato de las clases, or I'm bored of the classes. I feel like Chileans have a lot of ways to say bored. Alrighty, so here we see the phrase pisar el palo, which means to fall into a trap. And then we see tiene malas pulgas, which means you are in a bad mood or someone is in a bad mood. The other phrase, estar pedido, it means to be requested, but it is actually referring to a person who is about to die or pass away. We have chuparse los bigotes, which is used to describe when something is delicious. So don't get it confused with licking your mustache. And we also have más tonto que una puerta, meaning somebody who is dumb or someone who is a moron or an idiot. It's really just more of an insulting phrase. Then we have echar el poto por las moras, and this is referring to an individual not chickening out of something. Alright, I hope that you all have a great last few weeks of the semester. Stay strong, and I can't wait to watch y'all's presentations. Have a great week.